Assalamu alaikum. Greetings of peace to all. Good afternoon. We are beginning our launch of Dialogue Matters from Respect Graduate School in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Today is our first interview with our Imam Beytullah Colak, who is the Director of Outreach and Institutional Advancement of Respect Graduate School. Good afternoon. Salam, Imam Beytullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Thank you for this nice introduction.
I'd like to ask you some questions about your relationship with Pope Francis, who has recently passed. You knew Pope Francis personally when he was Cardinal Bergoglio. How did your relationship begin?
Maybe you don't know. Maybe if I say to our audience, this was like 25 years ago, really, in one sense. I traveled from Turkey to Buenos Aires in my hands from George Morovich to George Bergoglio with a letter, introduction letter of our work. I'm belonging international spiritual education and dialogue Islamic movement. So with that letter, I traveled to Argentina first time. So the really initially it was that letter, but later I was hearing his name. Cardinal Bergoglio was preaching and very simple way of life. So first time we met him in 2006, I think 6 or 7. We went with one of my friend. His name is Ashraf. So we went to Diocese of the Buenos Aires to greet him for the Mary Day, Immaculate Mary Day. He was receiving everybody. So 2 Muslims, maybe first time, they went in that day, and we gifted him 2 books. So our relationship started. Then later we met him in one of the Interfaith event. The Archdiocese of Buenos Aires organized an Interfaith event. Maybe in the next picture you will see it. So I maybe in his life first time Pope Francis Cardinal Bergoglio listened the Quran from me. Alhamdulillah, haza min fadli rabbina. So in the Cathedral of Buenos Aires. So and this pictures is belonging to 2010. Before I move, this is what I was telling. So I recite from Quran and giving some reflections on that ayats, verses of Quran, and he's in the line. The first one is Cardinal Bergoglio. This is the Cathedral of Buenos Aires. So later this June, when I met him, I showed him this picture. If he remember, he said, how I can forget that moment. So I think the recitation of Quran, it was touching to hearts. So we start over there. So long time ago.
Well, after that, I'm curious to know, what was the relationship of Cardinal Bergoglio with the Muslim community in general in Argentina?
Yeah, maybe the relationship, the interfaith relationship of the diocese, it was more ecumenical with Christians and Jewish, but especially after 9/11 event occur in globally, the people was starting to ask about Islam, and this happened in Buenos Aires as well. Cardinal Bergoglio, so Pope Francis, asked 2 of his friends, theologians, Jose Maria del Corral and Enrique Palmeiro. So he called them. He said, start a program. The name is Schools of the Neighbors, with one Jewish, one Muslim, and one Christian Catholic school. They start to educate the kids. So in that relationship, I was over there as well. Um, so he was having very good relations. One of the important figure of Muslims in Argentina, Adil Made, Omar Abud. So especially with Omar Abud, he built very good relationship. So he was intellectual brother. So he learned a lot, I think, from him, and from other personality as well. Ricardo Elias, Professor Ricardo Elias as well. With the Islamic Center of Argentina, he built a lot, and other communities as well. Shia community and Alawi community was there. They were building some way with Cardinal Bergoglio as well. I think that relationship with the Muslim community uh, have relation with when he become a pope, to do in great scale that relationship. Even he called these two theologians, and they built an organization. Today is a Catholic movement. The name is Scholas Occurrentes. So
Mm.
the uh, the the first relation start after 2000, maybe we can say. But Cardinal Bergoglio was living in Floresta, which there is a lot Muslim community and Jewish community. So it was very interfaith neighborhood as well. So they call in Argentina all the people who they moved from Ottoman Empire, Syrian, Lebanese people, any people came from Middle East, they call Turco. So they have very warm relationship with the immigrant, because Argentina is an immigrant country as well. So and this and his parents, his grandfather, mother, they came from Italy as well. So he understood really that relationship, to build together, to grow together. And we saw in his papacy as well a great figure to build peace among the humans.
Yes. Well, I'm wondering, did it ever occur to you way back then, at that time when you were interacting with him there in Argentina, did it ever occur to you that one day he might be the Pope of the Catholic Church?
Never really, never. But we read in the news in 2013. Sorry, not 2013, 2006. When John Paul II, sorry, 2005, uh, when John Paul II passed away. So in that elections, in that conclave, we heard his name, but later we didn't know he was papal cardinal. But first time we hear how he was important about the cardinals. But then it was elected Cardinal Ratzinger. So we for the people forget really in the after the Pope Benedict, he resigned. Then the people was not thinking really he was papable. So we was not expecting. But when I was in San Antonio, Texas, so I was with one of my friend Guillermo from Argentina. We are sitting over there with in a coffee shop, and I receive a call from my wife. Subhanallah. He I was talking with him, My wife called me 2 3 times. I said, "What's happening?" So I take the phone. I was not watching the conclave really, the the Abemus Papam, nothing. So I was even not very aware about that election as well. So my wife, when uh, I take the phone, she was crying. I was saying, "Hello, Gabby, what's happening?" She was crying. The She was crying. I was, what happened? Something happened to Santiago Said? Please tell me. She was crying and cannot talk. And then she said, the Pope is Argentinian. The Pope is Argentinian. Oh my God. I said, Alhamdulillah, nothing happened to her or to my son. So I understood. So this was the reaction of her. It's for sure. I was happy as well, but it was a shocking news for her and for me and for entire world as well. Remember, it was weeks the people doing comments first American Pope, so and Latin American as well, and first Argentinian. You know how Argentinian they are. Very proud of the Messi, very proud of the Maradona. Proud of their so one of the prince of the Netherlands, Argentina. So a lot of things. So the Pope was for them a big event. So yeah, this was how I receive, and it was not in my mind really.
It must have been a great day for you as a person involved in interfaith dialogue and thinking immediately about the possibilities of what could happen with Cardinal Bergoglio now being the Pope and you having the role that you have in interfaith work, so that you could take that to another level. And I'm sure that your mind began working on that just immediately. Well, thank you very much for sharing this piece of history with us, and we're very proud of the work that you've done in interfaith relations. Thank you, Imam Beytullah.
Thank you, Doctor.